you're a statistic basically. I genuinely say with my chest, drop out. If you want to do it properly, then don't go or don't or drop out.
I can do it in my left or do it in my right, I'll get myself paid. They keep talking about the grind, but ain't got the hustle, never take my place.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming another video and I've got a university, is it worth it, should you go, should you not type of video. Before we get started, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. It's free, support the grind. Make sure you're liking and commenting because it really helps with the YouTube algorithm, gets my video shown to other people. And yeah, just for context, if you don't know, I'm currently at uni. My personal thoughts, I think uni is and isn't worth it. It depends on your situation. I'm slowly starting to think it's not worth it for my situation though, but yeah. I think first of all, the first thing you need to do is like, you kind of need to ask yourself a set of questions. Everyone is different, it's just my opinion, but yeah. I think the first question you need to ask yourself is, why are you going? Why are you going to uni? If I ask you to your face, why are you going to uni, and you can't tell me, then I don't think you should be there. And I say why you're going, people go for different reasons and I completely understand that. That is up to you. Some people go to get their degree, which is obviously the most common reason people go, but some people, they go for like the experience, or they go for a bit of both. More than that, they go because they're not really sure what they want to do yet. They kind of want to almost delay the kind of, give themselves more time to think what they want to do with their life. It's kind of an escape, obviously, like you can get away from, I don't know, whatever your home situation is, get SFE, all of that. So yeah, you need to figure out why you're going, and then the next sort of questions will follow on. I think if you're deciding whether you do or you don't want to go, you need to ask yourself the next set of questions. So it's like, if you're still like unsure or whatever, it's basically a question of, if you don't go, what would you be doing instead? If you're going to be a bum, then that's not really a great, whereas you have to be thinking in terms of the time, what would you be spending that time where everyone else is at uni? What would you be spending those 3 years doing? What can you achieve in those 3 years? Like, what would you be doing with your time instead of being at uni? For example, if you have like a business idea and you think, no, this can really bang, like I can get like a property mentor, I can go into property, I can go down this route. Basically be at the point where you like know how you're going to spend your time. If you're not going to go to uni, like, you know, okay, this is what I'm going to do, or what I could be doing. I can have achieved this in those 3 years where everyone else has basically got their degree. I can achieve something else. Ask yourself, do you need a degree for your specific career path? If you're someone who knows what they want to do and you don't necessarily need a degree for it, I would strongly consider looking at other paths to get there. For example, apprenticeships is a really good one. It depends what you want to do, especially if it's something like engineering or something more hands-on or practical. Like, there's other ways to do it. You can even do sponsored degree apprenticeships where essentially a company will pay for your degree as you're working with them. Or if you're thinking of going to do a degree completely different from what your desired career is, then you need to like weigh up, is it even worth going if you're not gonna make use of that degree at all. You need to also question yourself, are your parents making you go? Sorry, but at the end of the day, it's your life. Okay, your parents, I think, especially if you're black, if you have African parents, it's very much a thing of like, that's all they know. Like, to them, the best thing is to go to uni because that's what they know. They know that knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, but that, to them, it's, you need a degree to get a good job and that's how your life is going to be. Whereas obviously recently, like, it's a thing where you don't have to go to uni, you can do so many other things, there's so many opportunities. So you need to really weigh up, do you want to go or are your parents telling you to go? You need to like separate your viewpoints from theirs, because at the end of the day, it's your life, it's actually your life. So you need to also think in terms of choosing your degree subject. Are there jobs that are related to your degree subject? I know a few people who are doing subjects where they're like, there aren't really many jobs to do with that subject. For example, psychology, I know there is quite a few jobs, but or they don't really want to do anything to do with that. So it's kind of a thing of, why are you doing that at uni? You don't have to do something related, but if you're like, you need to think like, if it's making sense kind of thing. Like, what if you're not really getting knowledge that you can use, what's the point? I do think another really key thing is, okay, everyone talks about the 9k debt a year. Oh my god, don't go because of the debt. Uni is a scam because of the debt. Me personally, I think you need to take the money away from it. And how I think of it is, you don't start paying that. Let me get the figures. You have to break it down and really understand what this debt is. In my eyes, I see it as a soft debt. It's not on your credit score. It doesn't affect you taking out a mortgage, any of that. It's literally like, kind of doesn't exist. It gets wiped out after 30 years. What kind of debt is that? You have to earn a certain amount before you're paying, and you only pay anything earned above that amount. And if your income then drops down, then you stop paying, repaying it again. So people need to really put it into context and actually understand that it's not this massive amount. Okay, it sounds mad, whatever, but like, most people will not finish paying it off in their lifetime. So there we are. I just wanted to explain. So to put the debt into context, how much you actually pay, I'm going to do that for you because not everyone knows. Everyone says, oh, this basically, if you ever see it come out, you will just get what you're paid. Obviously, if you're paid from an employer, so if you were to earn, the threshold is 25,000, just over 20, I think 25,500, something like that, where you start paying that amount. You only pay for an undergraduate degree loan, you pay 9%, anything above that 25,000. So if you were to earn 27,000 a year, which is £2,250 monthly before tax, that means that your income is £635 over the threshold. So you'll be the 9% of the £635 that you pay a month, which is £57. I'm not being funny. If you're earning £2,250 a month, and it's £57 a month, obviously you get tax and stuff as well. Basically, I look at it as a phone bill, and obviously if it drops below that again, then you stop paying it. So that's kind of just putting it into context how much it actually would be. I think that is a bad reason to like not go if it's just that's holding you back. Takeaway points for this is, if you are considering going to uni and you're like thinking about it, you need to sit down and think, do I really want to go? And you have to think, why do I want to go? Don't go for the sake of this stuff. Like, if you really want to be there and you actually think about it, when you are starting to procrastinate, like, it'll kind of, okay, like, I actually want to be here. Whereas if you don't, you're going to procrastinate it till the death, bruv. Like, if you're not going to do it properly, then don't go, or drop out if you're already there. Yeah, if you're in like first or second year, like just going to second year now, and if you aren't doing it properly, I genuinely say with my chest, drop out. If you're not going to do it and you really just don't want to be there, drop out. The only thing I'd say is, if you drop out, what are you going to do? If you need, or they're there just, you know, gliding through because they're thinking, oh, like, I could be making money right now, I could be doing this, drop out then and go and do what you got to do. But like, don't just go through the phase of uni for the sake of it. Like, I don't think it's a that thing. And I feel like if you genuinely think you can be in a much better position, then go and do that. Like, if you don't need to be there and you can be genuinely doing other things better, drop out if you're like first, or you've just gone into second year. I think if you just got into third year and you've actually got the way through, just firm it. You firm the first 2 years and you couldn't make sense, so just firm it and finish it well. 1 year, bang it out and you're good. But like, if you're basically the first part of the degree and you could be doing something else, maybe think about dropping out, but drop out to do something better. Don't drop out and then not have used that time. And it's not even 1 year. We basically finish in between like May and June, most people. So you finish sixth form or A-levels or whatever you're doing, and you want to go to uni, thinking about it, one of the options, whatever. The key takeaways I'd say from this is really weigh up your options. There's so many options. You really need to weigh up your options before you now dip your foot into something you don't need to do. Like, really weigh up your option. Sixth forms specifically, schools, they don't really portray the other options very well. It's very much oh yeah, like, uni is the main thing. Like, they don't show the other options that you could be doing. Like, they don't push apprenticeships too tough, because you have to remember, like, schools, they got to do what they got to do. Like, part of their statistics say that, I don't know, certain amount of students have got into Russell Group unis. You're a statistic basically, so you have to do your own research, your own outside research, and think, no, like, I could actually be doing this, like, read books, see what other people are doing. And like, there's a lot of options out there. It's your life we're talking about. This is your life, honey. So yeah, really, like, do your own research and yeah, go from there. But yeah, those are just my sort of like key points. I think I might do a part 2 with someone else who hasn't gone to uni, just to get their sort of ideas as well, and just sort of talk a bit more on it. But let me know if you guys would like a part 2. Make sure you put a thumbs up on this video and comment your thoughts on uni. Hope you enjoyed and you've taken something away from this video. So much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.